Children, welcome to Refresh Concepts with me, Dinesh Modi. Now we head towards the next set of sums, problems based on work and time. Now children, over here, you have to be, very careful and writing down the statements. And if you understand whatever I'm going to say in the next 2-3 minutes, I think so every single sum of time and work becomes very simple. Why? Because the pattern in which we solve time and work sums are more or less the same. In fact, it is the same. What I want to say is this. Say for example, I'm being given certain work to complete, and I say that I take 10 days to complete a certain piece of work. Let me short down, and I say I take 5 days to complete a certain piece of work. Whatever the work is given to me, I'll say I take 5 days to complete a certain piece of work. So what part of the work gets completed in 1 day? I repeat, if I take 5 days to complete certain piece of work, what part of the work will be completed in 1 day? There are many students with the answer. You all might say, sir, 1/5. Immediately, if I have to ask you a next question, what part will be completed in 2 days? You might say, sir, 2/5. What will be done in 3 days? Sir, 3/5. And what will be done in 5 days? 5 days, you might say 5/5. In short, one complete work. So children, what I wanted to say via this is that whatever is the time frame given to you, that's so many days, so many hours, so many minutes, the time can be in hours, minutes, seconds, days, years. Our first priority is to convert into one. Maybe 1 second, maybe 1 hour, maybe 1 day, maybe 1 year, 1 month, depending upon the question, what the question has to say. More things will be clear, the picture will be more clear the moment we start solving this particular sum. A tank fills completely in 2 hours. Tank fills completely in 2 hours if 2 taps are kept open. So a tank doesn't get filled up via one tap. It gets filled up when there are 2 taps open, right? Just keep that much in mind. We read the question further. The smaller tap takes 3 hours more than the larger one to fill. So there are 2 taps, one being smaller, other being larger. Smaller takes more, 3 hours more than the larger. As I have said and kept on saying, after then comes my independent character. Once again, the smaller tap takes 3 hours more than the larger one to fill the tank. How much time does each tap take to fill the tank individually? So what I'm going to do is, I'm first going to find out my independent character as we have highlighted. Let the number of hours taken by larger tap to fill the tank. I'm not writing that much. Let the number of hours taken by larger tap, if you want, I'll write down, to fill the tank be X. Let the number of hours taken by larger tap to fill the tank be X. If you want, you can write down X hours, but we don't write down, when we write down hours over here, we don't write down hours here. So I've written, let the number of hours taken by larger tap to fill the tank be X. Can you tell me what part of the tank will be filled in 1 hour? As I said a couple of minutes back, always try to frame it in 1 hour. Therefore, tank filled in 1 hour. Children, I'm emphasizing on this one. Tank filled in 1 hour by larger tap is 1/X. Yes. The smaller tap takes 3 hours more. I'll not use the word let. Why? Because over here we know. So we'll say now, number of hours taken by smaller tap to fill the tank. As the condition says, it is 3 hours more. So don't you think so? It is X plus 3 hours. Let the number of hours taken by smaller tap to fill the tank be X plus 3. On the same lines as we did over here, Therefore, tank filled in 1 hour by, this was larger, smaller tap is 1 upon x plus 3 is 1 upon x plus 3. Now, the main question says, together if they are kept open, they get filled in 2 hours. Together if they are kept open, so I'll write down, tank gets filled in 2 hours if both the taps are open. So what part of the tank will be filled in 1 hour? Therefore, 1/2 part, as we have done, 1 hour, 1 hour. So over here also we are going to write down in 1 hour. Or if you want, you can change and frame the sentence in this way. Therefore, tank filled in 1 hour is 1/2. 2 hours is what they take if both are open. So what part of the tank will be filled in 1 hour by both the taps? By both the taps is 1/2 as per the condition. As per the condition. What is the condition, children? Tank filled by larger tap in 1 hour, 1/x, plus tank filled by smaller tap in 1 hour, 1 upon x plus 3. If both kept open, that's the reason I have said plus. If both kept open, what part of the tank is filled in 1 hour? It is half. I hope my children have understood this. Smaller tap in 1 hour, larger tap in 1 hour. When both are open, combination in 1 hour, what part of the tank gets filled? Half. Right? We got the equation. We simply say, do I need to take LCM here? I'll multiply this by x plus 3. So here also x plus 3. I shall multiply this by x. Here also x. I'll write down in bracket so you can understand. So over here, x plus 3, numerator, plus x. In the denominator, x into x plus 3. Why? Both the denominators are the same. Over here I shall write down half. 2x. X plus x, 2x, plus 3. X into x, x square, plus x into 3, 3x is 1/2. Children, cross multiply. What happens when I cross multiply? 2 into 2x plus 3 plus 1 into, I'm really sorry, 2 into 2x plus 3 equals to 1 into x square plus 3x. If you want, you can skip this one, did not write down this one. Open down, 4x plus 3, 4x plus 6 is equals to x square plus 3x. Bring everything on one side so as to get a quadratic equation standard form. X square plus 3x, this one goes there, minus 4x minus 6 equals to 0. X square minus x minus 6 equals to 0. We are looking out for factors. Sum is -1, mind you. There is nothing over here. So when there is nothing, what we take? We always take it as 1. Sum is -1, product is -6. What are the numbers? -3 plus 2. X square minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 equals to 0. X into x minus 3 plus 2 into x minus 3 equals to 0. X plus 2 is 0 or x minus 3 is 0. X equals to -2 or x equals to 3. Children, don't you think so we need to discard this? But x equals to -2 is not acceptable. Why it is not acceptable, children? Since number of hours cannot be negative. So what value of x is there? X is equals to 3. but they say that we need to find out both the answers. X and other is x plus 3. So other is x plus 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 3 hours, 6 hours. I shall just write down my final answer here. Therefore, time required by X was larger tap. Time required by larger tap is X, which is 3 hours, and time required by smaller tap is 6 hours. So what is the key for problems based on time and work? The key is whatever they have said, we always try to find out in 1 hour, 1 day, 1 year, 1 second, 1 month, as per condition given in the sum. Thereafter, the sum is very, very simple. One more thing, children, more or less every sum of time and work goes on the same line. I hope you have understood this particular sum.